Over 90% of drivers are unknowingly making mistakes that wreck their automatic transmission. But here's the twist. One of these habits alone could lead to a $5,000 repair bill, and most people don't even realize they're doing it. Before your car starts slipping, jerking, or stalling, here are 23 stupid habits silently destroying automatic vehicles every single day. Don't skip this. Even one of these could be killing your car. Let's jump in. Number 1. Shifting from reverse to drive while moving. A lot of drivers switch from reverse to drive, or vice versa, while the car is still moving. That's a big mistake. It forces the transmission to instantly reverse the flow of power, putting serious stress on internal parts like the clutches and gears. Over time, this kind of abuse can wear down your transmission and lead to complete failure, costing you thousands. Always come to a full stop before shifting gears. It takes just a second, but it could save your transmission and extend its life by years. Number 2. Skipping the parking brake. Even with automatic cars, a lot of people assume the parking brake isn't necessary. But here's the truth. When you park without using it, the full weight of your vehicle presses against a small metal component called the parking pawl, which sits inside your transmission. Over time, this constant pressure can lead to damage or even failure, especially if you're parked on an incline. Always use the parking brake. It takes the stress off your transmission and adds an extra layer of safety. And the next mistake happens while you're driving, and it slowly cooks your transmission fluid. Number 3. Always driving in D. Even on hills, keeping your car in drive while going down steep hills might seem fine, but it actually puts extra strain on your transmission. Instead of using engine compression, your transmission ends up doing all the work, and that generates excess heat and wears out your brake pads much faster. Instead, switch to the L or 2 gear when driving downhill. It gives you better speed control and protects your transmission from added stress. The next mistake is a hidden killer, especially when the summer heat kicks in. Number 4. Neglecting your transmission fluid. Just like engine oil, transmission fluid wears out over time, but most drivers never bother to check it. When the fluid gets old, it loses its ability to lubricate, allowing heat and friction to damage critical components. Make it a habit to check the fluid level and quality. It should be bright red and clear, not dark or smelling burnt. Replace it every 30,000 to 60,000 miles, depending on your vehicle's recommendations. And if you're someone who likes warming up their car, the next tip is for you. Number 5. Warming up your car the wrong way. A lot of drivers think letting their car idle in park for 10 minutes is the best way to warm it up. But in reality, modern engines and transmissions warm up faster when driven gently, not while idling. Letting your car sit wastes fuel and actually increases engine wear. Instead, start the engine, wait about 30 seconds, and then ease into driving. This helps both the engine and transmission warm up efficiently. Number 6 has to do with something all of us do: waiting at red lights. Number 6. Shifting to neutral at red lights. Some drivers believe that shifting the car to neutral at stoplights saves gas, but it doesn't. What it actually does is disrupt the fluid flow inside the transmission and creates unnecessary wear when shifting back into drive. Modern vehicles are already designed to reduce fuel consumption while idling. It's safer and better for your transmission to leave it in drive while stopped. This one simple habit can cause unexpected slipping without a warning. Number 7. Flooring the gas from a stop. Slamming the accelerator from a complete stop puts serious strain on the torque converter and clutches inside your transmission. Doing this often can cause slipping, overheating, and premature wear. If you want your automatic transmission to last, make it a habit to accelerate gradually, especially in stop-and-go traffic. And if you ever tow with an automatic, the next tip is crucial. Number 8. Towing without a transmission cooler. Automatic transmissions already produce a lot of heat, and towing adds even more stress. If your vehicle doesn't have an auxiliary transmission cooler, you're risking overheating and burning up your transmission fluid in minutes. Always use the correct towing gear and consider adding a transmission cooler if you're pulling heavy loads. It's a low-cost upgrade that can save your transmission from total failure. Number 9 happens when you're running low on fuel, and it can destroy your transmission. Number 9. Regularly driving with low fuel. Your fuel does more than just run your engine. It also keeps the fuel pump cool. Constantly driving with a near-empty tank can cause the pump to overheat and allow air into the system, which can impact engine performance and put extra strain on your transmission, especially if sensors start receiving inaccurate readings. To avoid this, always keep at least a quarter tank of fuel. Mistake number 10 involves something most people forget during regular maintenance. Number 10. Ignoring transmission fluid changes. Unlike engine oil, many automakers don't stress the importance of routine transmission fluid replacements. But over time, debris accumulates and the fluid breaks down, leading to slipping, overheating, and even full transmission failure. If your vehicle has a dipstick, check the fluid monthly. If it doesn't, ask your mechanic to inspect it during service visits. A simple fluid change or flush could be the key to saving your transmission. Mistake number 11 might be right under your tires, and it's more damaging than most people think. Number 11. Driving with different tire sizes. Using tires with different sizes or uneven tread depths throws off power distribution, especially in all-wheel drive vehicles. This can confuse your transmission and differential, leading to added mechanical stress and premature wear. Always replace tires in full sets and ensure they match your manufacturer's specifications. So what happens when you ignore odd noises or hesitation? Number 12. Ignoring early warning signs. If you're noticing hesitation, delayed shifts, slipping, or strange noises, don't brush them off. These are early signs that your transmission might be in trouble. Catching the issue early could mean a simple $200 sensor fix instead of a full $5,000 rebuild. Use a scanner to check any trouble codes or visit a mechanic as soon as something feels off. Number 13. Using neutral while going downhill. Some drivers shift into neutral on downhill slopes thinking it saves fuel, but in reality, it removes engine braking and puts more strain on your brakes. Worse, it limits your control and can cause your transmission to lag when you shift back into gear. Modern cars are designed to optimize fuel efficiency even in gear, so coasting in neutral does more harm than good. Number 14. Always driving with a heavy load. Constantly hauling extra weight, whether it's tools, gear, or clutter in the trunk, puts added strain on your engine, brakes, and especially your transmission. The extra load forces your transmission to work harder during acceleration and gear changes, which leads to overheating and faster wear over time. Lightening your load, even by 100 pounds, can improve performance and extend your transmission's lifespan. Number 15. Washing under the hood without precautions. Spraying water directly into the engine bay, especially near electrical connectors, sensors, or the transmission control module, can cause short circuits or corrosion that affect how your transmission operates. One bad connection can lead to shifting problems, warning lights, or limp mode. If you're cleaning under the hood, cover sensitive components and use low pressure. A clean engine bay is great, but only if you protect what keeps your car running smoothly. Number 16. Using cruise control in stop-and-go traffic. Cruise control is great for steady highway speeds, but using it in traffic or on hilly, inconsistent roads forces your transmission to constantly shift up and down to maintain speed. That rapid cycling puts unnecessary wear on internal components and can lead to overheating over time. Save cruise control for open roads with minimal elevation changes. In traffic or uneven terrain, manual throttle control is much easier on your transmission. Number 17. Resting your foot on the brake pedal. Lightly keeping your foot on the brake while cruising might feel natural, but it causes unnecessary friction that wears out brake components faster. In some cars, it can also confuse the transmission by sending mixed signals through electronic sensors. This leads to inconsistent shifting and added stress on the drivetrain. Always keep your foot fully off the brake unless you're actively slowing down or stopping. Number 18. Letting your car sit for long periods. If your automatic car sits parked for weeks or months without being driven, the transmission seals can dry out and internal components may begin to corrode. This leads to fluid leaks, rough shifting, and even full system failure when you finally start driving again. To keep everything lubricated and in working order, start the car and take it for a short drive at least once every couple of weeks. It's a simple habit that helps preserve your transmission's health over time. Number 19. Ignoring wheel alignment issues. When your wheels are out of alignment, it doesn't just affect steering. It creates extra resistance that your transmission has to work against, especially during acceleration. That added strain can lead to unnecessary wear and reduced fuel efficiency. If your car pulls to one side or your steering wheel isn't centered, it's time for an alignment check. Keeping your wheels properly aligned helps your transmission operate under less stress and extends drivetrain life. Number 20. Delaying weak battery replacement. A failing car battery doesn't just affect starting, it can cause voltage fluctuations that mess with your transmission control module. Low or unstable voltage can lead to erratic shifting, false error codes, or even limp mode in some vehicles. If your battery is struggling, don't wait until it dies. Replace it before it starts affecting the electronics that control your transmission. Number 21. Neglecting transmission mount wear. Transmission mounts hold your transmission in place and absorb vibrations, but over time they can crack, loosen, or wear out. When that happens, you might notice clunking sounds, rough shifts, or even vibration under load. Driving with worn mounts puts added stress on the drivetrain and can accelerate internal wear. If you're feeling odd movement or hearing strange noises during acceleration, it's worth having the mounts inspected and replaced if needed. Number 22. Using manual mode incorrectly. Many modern automatics have a manual or sport mode, letting you shift gears yourself. But redlining or downshifting too hard puts serious stress on the transmission. Used correctly, it's a helpful feature, but abuse can cause overheating and early wear. Shift smoothly and stay within safe limits to avoid damage. And finally, this last mistake is the #1 cause of destroyed transmissions. Number 23. Letting your car overheat. Heat is the #1 threat to automatic transmissions. Whether it's from low coolant, a failing radiator, or heavy stop-and-go traffic on hot days, if your engine overheats, your transmission does too. Check your cooling system often, top off or replace coolant when needed, and avoid idling with the AC running for long periods in high temperatures. And if your temperature gauge ever spikes, pull over right away. And there you have it, 23 bad habits that are quietly wrecking automatic cars every single day. But now that you know what to watch out for, you can protect your vehicle and avoid thousands in costly repairs. If this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone who needs to see it, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips that keep your car running strong.